found this really cool post on Instagram, so let's just read it. If you've ever been told that you're too much growing up, this one is for you. As a child, if you were constantly shamed, judged, and criticized for being you, and if you were repeatedly told that you're being too emotional about this, you're too sensitive and dramatic, you're overreacting, you should lighten up. Who do you think you are? You're too much. The statements deliver a core message. You're too much. Stop. When you got angry, you were told, don't ever raise your voice again. When you were sad or crying, you were told there's nothing to be sad about. Stop crying, be strong. From this, you learned that it wasn't okay to be yourself, and it certainly wasn't okay to be angry. The same with fear, sadness, and joy. It wasn't okay to think that you were thinking, to want that you wanted, to feel what you felt, or to imagine what you imagined. At times, it wasn't okay to see what you saw. It wasn't okay to be different or to be you. And so you began to disown your true self, to become more likable and acceptable. You became the perfectionist, the people pleaser, the overachiever, the strong adult. That's me. Little by little you disowned yourself, and little by little you became someone different, someone new, but that someone was not you. You had to develop a full sense of self to matter, and there's no genuine true self to connect with anymore. Because your parents only approved of you when you met their expectations, and this now exists as voices inside you, the real self hides from these internal voices, just like the actual child did. The loneliness you felt with your parents have turned into self-isolation. Next time someone says, you're too much, ask yourself, too much for who? Understand if someone says you're too much in some way, they might be rejecting a part of themselves and projecting that on you. That's so true. Remember, you didn't get to choose a tender heart, a smart mind, or a sensitive body. But now it's your turn to use the gifts you've got. There was a time when you left powerless, lost, and ashamed. But from now on, you've got all the power to take control. It's your responsibility to heal the wounded child within, to appreciate your strengths and acknowledge your weaknesses, to establish healthy boundaries and respect them, to reject the shoulds and embrace your wants and needs, and ultimately welcome your most authentic self back home. I must say, as a father, I started repeating the same patterns, but luckily I started to notice I'm doing it wrong and it's not good for my children. This is the best. First, heal your inner child. Only then you will definitely be a much better parent. Okay, having said that, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one.